Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25.
Ryan's pass.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 48 yards.
I think that typically we expect teams to save their home run plays for later in the game when they feel like they have an advantage over a defense. But in this case, they thought they had the advantage right away and took the shot on the first play of the game and completed it successfully.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hayden
Hurst there to make the grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Brady going to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Brady now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the screen.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. And now Bruce Arians with the play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Brady now on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And 10 yards.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
Set the target.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Buccaneers 8. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77. And Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. Only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before injuries really cut his career short.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Ryan. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Buccaneers.
Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Throwing after the interception. Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now this throw caught left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down, Falcons.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, and some space here. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
By the Falcons.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Ryan. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Falcons will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And this is caught by Evans. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Again, it's Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Justin Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Buccaneers, 22. Bradley Pinion, the kickoff.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
He's got a man, complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
It's a pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. He finds McCoy. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
From the gun, Brady
To Evans on the slant.
and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Brady. He completes it to Evans. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Brady's throw there complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Check 4. Hey, check it. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. They gonna need some therapy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, it's complete. It's Miller. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
16.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
The line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brady's pass, intended for Mike Evans, incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now in the afternoon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Now Ryan on 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
16 yards, a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
54, right there, 54, Mike. So don't say nothing. 50.
first down. Brady. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Complete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Check. We need 3 men now. I got you.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Check 3.
Go on. No, 66.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. He completes it to Jones. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Regular.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey. Mike's 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get it.
From the gun, it's Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. I got it.
Hey, second.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got Evans. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Here we go, D.
72.
Here I come again. Check 9.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Here we go again. Switch.
Hey, hit.
Safety creep. Check it out, me.
On first down, it's Jones. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting at the back.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
45 to Mike. Time to go right now.
72.
45, Mike, 45. Touchdown, defense.
Brady going to throw here. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski.
And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
For the point after.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
With that, the lead is up to 8.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 36, Falcons 28.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36.